Hey, this is Shiraz just giving you a heads up that when energy shifts, I yawn and I cough. So you're going to hear that in the video. And just giving you the heads up, I'm not sick. I'm not tired. That's just how it goes. So here we go. Enjoy.
So when you were talking about like a fright while you were performing,
Mhm.
I tend to have a lot of blocks. I'm an actor and I tend to have a lot of blocks whenever like I go to do it. And like I get that I must be avoiding guilt and shame somehow, but I really can't think of what I would want to, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I've been digging at this for an awful long time. I feel like I can't think of anything that I'd want to avoid, but I still definitely avoid things. Like I go through the same sort of experience in which it just blows up in my face and gets canceled or, just crazy things happen.
What if you give a bad performance?
Um, I mean, that feels horrible. Like that feels awful.
Okay,
Like
so,
that
so you're
feels
trying to
really
avoid
awful.
that. Okay.
Yeah. But honestly, I tend to do quite well most of the time.
Yeah. And the thing
So
is,
it's not something I think would happen, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. So consciously, you know you've got the evidence you do well, but that unconscious thing is, but what about that one time I don't? What about that one time where it's like, oh, Courtney, what the hell was that? Right. So
Yeah.
and when you're in the auditions, it's not as important because you can wow them in the auditions and then just not get their part. So you still get your fix of I wowed them in the auditions. But
Yeah.
then when it came down to where they're paying me, what if I screw up while they're paying me? Then that's just right. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure you never give a bad performance when you're being paid?
Yes.
Okay. And I know you personally want to give that bad performance and you strive your best to give that bad performance. I'm sorry, not bad performance, good performance.
I
Sorry,
was like, no, I did
sorry,
not. Yeah.
sorry. Because I'm thinking about where this is going. So, but think about how many movies you've watched where people got paid millions of dollars and you look at them going, why? Like, so it's not necessary to give that perfect performance every time and still get, you can give a bad performance and still get paid. And it's not that you want to go out and give a bad performance, but if you allow yourself that I'm going to give amazing performances, but once in a while it may suck. It may just be my mood or the people I'm working with, or I don't get along with the director, but it's okay. Those are allowed in life. We're allowed to have those things. Then it just gets easier and you can go out and get more and more parts. Okay. So that's it. Are you willing to step out of the story that you're not allowed to give a bad performance?
Yes.
Okay. How's that feel?
That feels pretty good. There
Mhm.
feels like there's like a little straggly part
Okay.
about like it wasn't even like my performance that has to be perfect. It was kind of like me as the actor has to be perfect while giving the performance. And when you were talking about that, like there was this idea of like, well, they can't see that you're nervous.
Okay.
Like you have to make sure that they can't tell how scared you are. Which I mean, I don't want anyone to know that, but I feel like if I have that, you can't, it's a bad energy.
Okay. And whose story is that?
Um, I don't know. Because on a whole, like I feel like I don't ever want anyone to know if I'm nervous or scared. In fact, I look angry if I'm ever nervous or scared, and no one ever really knows that I'm nervous and scared.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've heard there's a phrase, never let them see you sweat. All right.
Yeah.
So it's there. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure no one ever sees that you're nervous or scared?
Yes.
I saw something recently where it was an actor and he was really nervous doing the part, and then the director saw it and said, you're scared. And it's like, yeah. I said, well, use it. That's part of the scene. Just use it. Don't try to hide it. Use the damn, right? And then that just made the whole scene better, right? So there's lots of ways that it actually works for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, and I've heard from other people, if you don't have that nervous energy amping things up, it can affect it may not end up as a good performance, because that gets the adrenaline going. Okay, so wow. Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to be perfect as an actor to get the parts you want?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, how's that feel?
And that feels good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like, and if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.